the truth of the matter is, unfortunately, do you know what most transgender people who die premature deaths die of? It's tragic. It's beyond tragic. You know what it is? Take a wild guess. Suicide. It's suicide. Because we have allowed ourselves to pretend that people who hate themselves so much that they say, I hate the very thing, the most basic identifying characteristic about myself, my gender. And instead of treating the underlying thought like, hey, why do you feel like this? Why do you feel? We just say, oh, you know what? You'll be a lot happier when you transition. Well, no, that doesn't make the transgender person feel better necessarily. That makes the doctor feel better. That makes the guidance counselor or the kid who's telling them to do this feel better. Oh, yes, I am so progressive. I counseled somebody that they're trans. Well, they still have all sorts of underlying issues about self-esteem and self-image that you haven't even touched because, well, you're just going to say, well, you know what? If you just lob off little Mr. Happy, you'll be happy. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry. And then we say, okay. Well, you're totally fine if you're a transgender woman and you're passing yourself off as a woman and engaged in prostitution or engaged in promiscuous behaviors at bars or clubs with drunk, violent men. What do you think is going to happen to you if they learn at some point in the course of their relation with you that you're a man? These are violent people with guns, hair-triggered tempers, a half a bottle of vodka in their system, and no fear of any consequences if they kill you and burn your house down. What do you think is going to happen? We're not protecting these people. We're not protecting anything. What we are protecting is our sense of how good we are as liberals that, oh, yes, we care about transgender murders. We care about trans people. You are visible. Yeah, sure, they're visible. You can put up the trans flag. Do you really care? No. We can't say gender dysphoria, which previously was known as gender dysmorphic disorder, is in fact a severe mental illness. We can pretend it's not. The American Psychiatric Association can remove it from its list of mental, but the people aren't all of a sudden cured of their severe self-hatred and self-loathing because we all of a sudden say, well, it's no longer a mental illness, and we don't want to stigmatize people by saying gender dysphoria is a mental illness. It is. What good are you doing? What good are you doing to any person who is truly struck? You think it's easy for someone to say, yeah, you know what? I think I was supposed to be a woman. You think that's somebody who doesn't need serious help and guidance? My goodness. And then to just ship them off to Children's Wisconsin for a surgery. Oh, okay.